Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time ever meeting me. I am your girl, Color Me Bad Lynn, popping on to share some absolutely gorgeously, amazingly sweet and creamy smelling fragrances that are in my collection that I super duper uberly enjoy in the cooler and colder months. These fragrances aren't new unless you don't have them in your collection, and whenever you add something to your collection, it's automatically deemed as new no matter how old it is, right? So if you're interested to find out what fragrances I'm pulling from my fragrance collection, please continue to watch. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time ever meeting me. I am your girl, Color Me Bad Lynn, popping on to share some absolutely gorgeously, amazingly sweet and creamy smelling fragrances that are in my collection that I super duper uberly enjoy in the cooler and colder months. These fragrances aren't new unless you don't have them in your collection, and whenever you add something to your collection, it's automatically deemed as new no matter how old it is, right? So if you're interested to find out what fragrances I'm pulling from my fragrance collection, please continue to let's get into it. Let's not waste any time because time is of the essence. But before we get started in sharing these sweet and creamy fragrances, I want to welcome you guys once again to our channel. We're happy to have you. Just to give you a little bit of a brief scenario about who I am and what we do over here in Color Me Bad Nation, we talk hashtag all things beauty. We talk about love, relationships, romance, fragrances, all things that smell good and have to do with beauty from the inside out. So let's get into it. The first fragrance that I want to share with you guys today is a fragrance from my collection. I've had it in my collection probably since it first launched. It is an extremely affordable fragrance. All the fragrances that I will be sharing with you today are extremely, and when I say extremely affordable, extremely affordable. These fragrances for the most part last all day long, depending on your skin. You never can tell until you actually wear these fragrances what they're going to do for you, but this one in particular is one of my favorites. I don't wear this that often, but it is a beautiful, sweet, creamy fragrance. This one is Sam Edelman. I'll bring this in a little bit so you guys can see that. Okay, hopefully you can see that really well. And this one is a woody green citrus, powdery, warm, spicy, and aromatic fragrance. It doesn't list that it has any lactonic notes in it, but it gives you that vibe. Like for me, this dries down really creamy and sweet. A little bit of floral. It is heavy on the floral actually, but it turns into something really sweet and creamy on me. This one was launched in 2021. Again, this is Sam Edelman's signature. This one has mimosa, floral notes. It has margarita, green notes, again more floral notes. It's extremely high in floral notes, so if you don't like flowers and sweet floral notes, you probably won't enjoy this one. Sandalwood and woody notes, you guys. This is such a gorgeous fragrance. I really enjoy this. I didn't find this on anyone's channel or Instagram page when I added this. I saw this and it had a really great price point to it. I didn't know anything about the design house or design label or shoes or clothing of this particular designer. I just like the bottle, to be honest with you. It was extremely affordable and I had to have this one. This one on me probably lasts, I would say, anywhere between 4 to 6 hours. That's heavily sprayed because I always heavily spray my fragrances, and then also spray a little bit on the clothing to make sure that the fragrance lasts for me. And that's just kind of how I rock my fragrances and how I apply my fragrances. I don't know how long this would last on you because everybody's skin type and body chemistry, of course, once again, is totally different. But this is the first share of my sweet and creamy and extremely affordable fragrances. This next fragrance is from the design house of Nina Ricci. I guess that's how you pronounce it. That's normally how I pronounce this particular fragrance, and so we're just gonna stick with that. This one is Nina Ricci, and I think this is Rose Extant. And this one is for women. Okay. And this one is fruity. It has rose. It is sweet. It's vanilla, musky, powdery, amber, and floral, you guys. This is so beautiful. If you love a sweet, floral, creamy fragrance, this is your girl. So let me share just a little bit about what's in this one. If you don't have this one in your particular collection, I have had this one in my collection for a very long time. This one was launched back in 2017. This one was created by Francis Kirkshon. I thought I would share that with you. This one is red berries, middle notes rose, raspberry, vanilla musk, and amberwood. So this is a really, really simplistic, sweet, creamy, on some people it may be kind of a juicy floral fragrance. It is so beautiful. I love this. I don't wear this very, very often, but it is so pretty to me. I don't know what the thought behind this was other than love, sex, and romance. It's so beautiful. It's not a new fragrance, but it is definitely something that is what I would call a hidden gem. If you don't know about this particular collection, all the fragrances in this particular collection are absolutely divine. This is my favorite. This is the one that smells the best on me, and I'm a lover of rose fragrances, so this is definitely right up my alley, and I wanted to share this extremely affordable, sweet, and creamy fragrance. So next one on the list, this is another hidden gem, and extremely, and when I say extremely affordable, sweet, creamy fragrance in my collection. Let me wipe the front of her off. Absolutely gorgeous. You guys see that? I'll bring it in a little bit closer for you. Okay. And this one is Love Urban Cowboy. Instead of urban, it's Urban, right? And this one it's fruity. It is green, musky, sweet, fresh, powdery, and sour. And it's a good kind of sour, you guys, like a sweet, creamy, sour fragrance. It doesn't list all of the notes in this one. It just lists herbal notes, red fruits, red berries, and musk. This is absolutely gorgeous. I stumbled across this. This is so beautiful, and I probably didn't pay over, I want to say probably 15 bucks maybe. It's been so long, but I didn't pay a whole lot for this. I saw this on Amazon one night. I was probably ordering some sports drinks or something, and I always check different fragrances, and this one popped up. And I go, I like the bottle. I love the name, Love. And then I said, let's go for it and see what's up with it, because it's super, super cheap. Really, really inexpensive. This lasts at least 6 to 8 plus hours. It is so beautiful. I normally use this one as like a layering component. To be honest with you, I haven't worn this by itself at any particular time, but it's so beautiful. I really enjoy this fragrance. It's really, really pretty. And to be honest with you, this one is really almost empty. There's probably maybe one more good wear out of this, maybe like for bedtime if I want to wear it by itself, or if I wanted to top off a really, really strong beast mode mama girl fragrance with this. This is so beautiful, you guys. Like, I had to come on and share this one. Again, this is Love Urban Cowboy. It is extremely affordable. It is sweet and it is creamy. Get you some. All right, moving right along. The next fragrance that I want to share from you guys is from an extremely popular, probably even, and I'm not for sure, but probably viral fragrance. Probably on all social media platforms, you've seen these fragrance bottles. You've heard about them. You probably have them in your collection. And so there you have it. The next one I want to share is Yara Moi. This one is Moi. Okay. And this one is from a beautiful line of fragrances. Everyone in this collection is really, really beautiful, you guys. I'm just going to be sharing a few of them with you on this particular recording, but this is really, really good. I'm going to bring it in so you can see it a little bit better. Hopefully you can see that and see the name of that one. This one is Yara Moy. It is from Lattafa, and it is for women. Of course, anyone who wants to wear this absolutely can. It's woody. It has patchouli, white floral, caramel, or caramel, depending on where you are from in the world or country. It's warm, spicy, sweet, powdery, fruity, balsamic, and amber. This one was launched in 2022. It has jasmine, peach, caramel, amber, patchouli, and sandalwood. Extremely affordable, extremely sexy, extremely sweet and creamy. This is gorgeous. And what I mean by sweet and creamy, like what most of us call lactonic fragrances, it doesn't mention any milky notes in the fragrance, but you do know that some florals mixed with other notes definitely give you that creamy lactonic scent, smell, and vibe. This does that on my skin and my body. I love this fragrance. It's so good. I mean, it is just absolutely gorgeous. You can smell it from the bottle. You can smell it from the top. I love these bottles. If you don't have any of these in your collection, all of the ones in this particular line and collection all have the same body. They just have different colors to them. And this one is Moy in the white bottle. Get you some. All right, so the next one, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, because I have a couple of fragrances that are all from the same collection, and so we don't get too boring with the offerings and shares. This is one that I've had in my collection for, I would say, maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 years. I'm not sure. And I believe it came in like a little gift set. And when I tell you, I sprayed this on and I was in for a super duper treat. This fragrance is so divine. It is so beautiful. Like, I don't know how much is left in this particular bottle, because this particular fragrance, you can't see straight through it. And it is extremely affordable. Like I said, I probably got this in a gift set during holiday season, 4 or 5 years ago. And who knew? This is so beautiful, you guys. If you know anything about JLo's fragrances, I don't know which glow this is, but it is a glow fragrance. I think it is JLo Glow, if I'm not mistaken. It came in a gift set with, I can't ever remember, to be honest, but I know it came in a gift set. This is gorgeous. If you see this bottle anywhere during the holiday season and you love a creamy, sweet, lactonic fragrance that just does something for your skin, it does something, it's really, really nice for like bedtime. If you're just gonna go for a really nice walk or something and you want to wear something really nice and light, sweet and creamy and juicy, her fragrances tend to do that for you. All of the ones that I have in my collection that are from Jennifer Lopez, they have that effect. They're good. They're not really expensive, so you're not going to get that, oh my God, what do you have on? But these do rock on some people's body and skin for a really, really long time, and you can really, really smell them really well. For me, this one is more like a skin scent for me. I sprayed a little bit on earlier. So this one is more like a little bit of a skin scent for me. It's not gonna like give me any huge scent bubble or sillage or anything like that, but it's so beautiful. And like I said, for a bedtime fragrance or something like that, this is absolutely gorgeous. It is extremely affordable. It is extremely sweet and creamy. Get you some. The name, I'm not too sure on what the name of this is. It doesn't say it on the bottle, so I'm not sure. But if you see this one, all right, here we go. The next fragrance on the list that I want to share that is extremely affordable, sweet, and creamy. This one is Yara, you guys. And I'm sure you have seen this bottle everywhere. If you love fragrances, if you collect fragrances, if you like to hear chit chatter about them, And you may say, you just showed this bottle. No, they're all different colors. This one is like a pastel pink color. This one is Yara. I'll bring it in a little bit closer for you. This one is sweet, vanilla, powdery, tropical, fruity, musky, floral, and citrusy. This one was launched in 2020. And this one is in the category of an oriental vanilla fragrance for women. Of course, anyone who wants to wear this absolutely can. This one has orchid, heliotrope, and tangerine in the top. Gourmand accord, tropical fruits, vanilla musk, and sandalwood. If you don't have this one in your collection, do yourself a favor and get on it. It is so beautiful. If you like a sweet, creamy fragrance, if you want to smell delicious, this is a fragrance that when you run out of it, you will repurchase this. If you like these types of fragrances. I probably within the last maybe 9 or 10 years have really gotten into gourmand fragrances. You know, what they call it saying smelling like a snack, smelling like a dessert. Absolutely amazing, absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely adore this fragrance. If I gain an opportunity, or if I use this one all up, which I probably will, you know, eventually one day I'll have to be tripping out and just spray the whole thing. Oh my God, that's how it happens. Like you have a fragrance in your collection for like 10 years and you use it maybe one good time. You may spray a little bit on here or there, you know, or somebody may come over and spray it out and say, oh my God, I like that, or whatever, you know, can I have it, whatever, you know. And then all of a sudden out of the blue, you just pick it up one day and decide, I'm just going to go for it. And you just do one of these numbers, you know. And then you decide, I need more. And when I tell you, this is what you call lay it on me. Lay it on me. All right, here we go. The next fragrance on the list that I want to share that is extremely affordable, sweet, and creamy. This one is Yara, you guys. And I'm sure you have seen this bottle everywhere. If you love fragrances, if you collect fragrances, if you like to hear chit chatter about them. And you may say, you just showed this bottle. No, they're all different colors. This one is like a pastel pink color. This one is Yara. I'll bring it in a little bit closer for you. This one is sweet, vanilla, powdery, tropical, fruity, musky, floral, and citrusy. This one was launched in 2020. And this one is in the category of an oriental vanilla fragrance for women. Of course, anyone who wants to wear this absolutely can. This one has orchid, heliotrope, and tangerine in the top. Gourmand accord, tropical fruits, vanilla musk, and sandalwood. If you don't have this one in your collection, do yourself a favor and get on it. It is so beautiful. If you like a sweet, creamy fragrance, if you want to smell delicious, this is a fragrance that when you run out of it, you will repurchase this. If you like these types of fragrances. I probably within the last maybe 9 or 10 years have really gotten into gourmand fragrances. You know, what they call it saying smelling like a snack, smelling like a dessert. Absolutely amazing, absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely adore this fragrance. If I gain an opportunity, or if I use this one all up, which I probably will, you know, eventually one day I'll have to be tripping out and just spray the whole thing. Oh my God, that's how it happens. Like you have a fragrance in your collection for like 10 years and you use it maybe one good time. You may spray a little bit on here or there, you know, or somebody may come over and spray it out and say, oh my God, I like that, or whatever, you know, can I have it, whatever, you know. And then all of a sudden out of the blue, you just pick it up one day and decide, I'm just going to go for it. And you just do one of these numbers, you know. And then you decide, I need more. And when I tell you, this is what you call lay it on me. Lay it on me. 678. 678. 7-8. All right, the next fragrance up on the list is a fragrance from Ariana Grande's fragrance collection. Yeah, this one is so popular. Like the original one is super. All her fragrances are popular, but this is like probably her number one hitter. This one is actually the flanker of the original Cloud, and this one is, I think, the second one that was launched, and it's called Cloud Intense. I call it Cloud 2.0, and I didn't like this at first. I didn't. I do now. Like one day, like I just was sharing with you about the last fragrance, I didn't really care for this one at first, and it's because I had the original in my collection, and I'm like, did we really need this? Is there really a difference? And I sprayed out on this one day, and I think for a whole week I just kept going and wouldn't stop. Okay, this is Cloud 2.0 Intense. So this is the flanker to the original Cloud. Okay, affordable, extremely affordable, sweet and creamy. So sweet, musky, woody, amber, powdery, lactonic. So this one says it's lactonic, creamy. It is. It has the lavender and coconut, and they did great on the lavender. It's not anything that I can't wear. I really, really love this fragrance. I can't lie. It's an Oriental vanilla. Cloud Intense was launched in 2021. Lavender, bergamot, pear, whipped cream, praline or praline, depending on where you are from, coconut and vanilla orchid, casmirin, ambroxan, musk, and woodsy notes. This is really, really good. And I know that if you are a fan of the original Cloud, or if you have the one that they recently came out with in the pink bottle, you probably say, I don't need all of them. This is really, really good. Like, I like it because it's super. I don't normally do super, super sweet fragrances, but on a cold day or a cold, rainy, chilly day, and you want something just really, really pretty, really, really soft and sexy that lasts on you, this lasts. You can really smell this. It's good. So if you want something, like you see these little holiday gift sets and stuff like that, I'm sure you do, with these in them. And you're looking for something that's really, really nice, extremely affordable for somebody that likes a little sweet, creamy scent, or if you like sweet, creamy scents that are extremely affordable, any of the Cloud fragrances, I mean, like, I recommend getting all three of them, but this one out of all three of them is my fave as far as how it works for me and how well it smells on me. I recommend grabbing this one. I really do. I love it. This is almost out, so, and I've had it for probably when it first came out. I grabbed it. It's good. Get you some. Cloud Intense. All right, so this will probably be the last one that I am going to share with you guys on this particular recording, and I had several others pulled from my collection that I wanted to share with you, but I think we're gonna stop it right here. All right, so the fragrance that we're going to share, the last fragrance on the list for today, so we're probably going to do like a part 2 of this, because these are the fragrances that I love wearing this time of year. They're sweet, they're florally, they're creamy and like tonic, and they just smell dreamy, baby. I love them. They work really well for me, and most people like to wear these types of fragrances mostly in warmer weather. I've heard, I don't know, because you can really wear what you want when you want to. In warmer weather, I tend to wear heavier fragrances, and then sometimes in cooler months I will layer with these. I'll still wear my heavier fragrances and layer with these sweeter fragrances, and give myself a nice little concoction, a nice combination, something you can't detect. You can't, I know what you're wearing. Oh, no, you don't. So this one is, again, from that collection that I was sharing with you. This one is Yara Tous Lattafa perfumes for women. Of course, anyone who wants to wear these absolutely can. I'm going to come on and share one of my favorite men's colognes from this particular line. It's good. This one, and let me bring you the bottle. You're saying, oh my God, we've seen this one. No, you haven't. It's a different color, different flavor, different scent. This one is tropical, and I love creamy tropical fragrances. If you don't know, if you've never seen any of my other recordings, once you go down the rabbit hole and check out more, you'll find out I love tropical fragrances. So this is like tropical vacation in a bottle. I love it so much. It's so beautiful, y'all. If you've never smelled this one, it is tropical sweet vanilla, white floral, fruity, powdery, coconut, musky, woody, and lactonic. So this one lets us know that it is actually lactonic, and basically that's what creamy is. And sometimes fragrances don't list it because they don't have a lactonic note in them, but because of like your florals and again different other notes that are in the fragrances, it'll make the fragrance creamy and lactonic on your skin. So I may have a fragrance that I've shared today that's not a lactonic or a milky or creamy fragrance listed in the notes, but that's the way that it dries down, and that's what it does for me personally. And you may have some in your collection too. They don't say they're lactonic, but they give you that creamy note right here, right now. This one was launched in 2023, so this is one of the newer ones, not the newest one out of the collection. It has mango, coconut, it has passion fruit, jasmine, heliotrope, orange blossom, vanilla, musk, and casmirian. Absolutely divine. Absolutely. If you don't have any place in your local area where you can go and kind of smell these, it depends on where you live. Sometimes you'll find a boutique that carries these and you can smell them. Just go on, like an Amazon, or go to Lattafa's website and just blind buy these. It is absolutely gorgeous. I recommend grabbing the entire collection of these in all the different colors and scents. They are all absolutely amazing. I played around with these a lot this summer. Kind of using them as toppers. In the wintertime, I like to use these by themselves. But again, I still like to rock my heavier fragrances and colognes. And these are fragrances that I like to layer up with. This is gorgeous from beginning to end. Love at first sniff. This is another one that when I run out of this one, I would definitely add this back into my collection. It's so hard to do too, because I've got some fragrances that I have used up, that's what you're supposed to do. And then when I add things to my fragrance cart for things that I want to order, then I'll end up putting them back and getting the ones that I really want instead of just doing all of them at one time. I try to be conservative in that realm. So it's like, I've had this before and I want to try these new ones. So they set precedents, but there are some that I have to just keep in my collection. And we're going to do a video on those as well. Fragrances I can't live without, right? This is so good, y'all. Again, this one is Yara. Check this one out. All of the fragrances in this collection, unisex, men and the women fragrances, grab all of them. You will not be disappointed. If you don't have a boutique in your area where you can check these out and find out what they smell like, you can just go on to Lattafa's website, or you can go on to Amazon. There are so many different boutiques online that carry these, that are fragrance stores online, boutiques online, or you can just go directly to the company Lattafa, and you can order away. And I haven't added a Lattafa fragrance yet, high-end or low-end collections that I didn't like. I just love their fragrances. I just do. I really do. And the price points are really, really great. Enjoy! All right, so that'll do it for this particular upload and recording on today. I wanted to pop on and share some of my extremely affordable sweet and creamy fragrances in my collection. I wanted to share those. I will be enjoying those in the cooler months. Some of them are almost out, and I was like, before I use up all of these, let me go forth and share them with you, because in cooler months, when I tell you those fragrances on me, Swiper No Swipey, absolutely amazing. I love, love, love them. And I have several others, so we're probably going to do a part 2 and part 3 because I am a sweet, creamy fragrance lover. I love fragrances that are normally people say that they're lactonic or powdery dry downs. I love a sweet, creamy fragrance. They just really smell good on me, especially in, like I said, cooler months, your fall, your winter months, even like the beginning of springtime, depending on where you live, because some people's springs are hot. So it just depends on where you live. But when it's cooler outside, those fragrances do me justice. I absolutely adore them. So I have a lot of fragrances in my collection that are sweet and creamy. And so I will be happy to come on and share some of them with you, because it's good to know, like if you know you like a certain type of dry down, like some people love a powdery finish to their fragrances, which I do. Some people call them old lady frags, but I have a lot of those in my collection as well. You know, it's good to kind of know, oh, this one is dry down powdery, that one, this one, that one, the other. You may not know it, and it's good to know because you can kind of take notes. And those are the fragrances that if you don't already have them, you can add them to your collection, because I do the same thing, right? All right, well, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much. Happy holidays. Merry to all. No matter what you celebrate, it is the most wonderful time of the year, and I hope you gain an opportunity to share love, joy, and that you get to connect with some of your favorite loved ones, if not all of them, just to make sure that you make eye contact with them and let them know that you love them. You know, that type of thing, you know, not to get too mushy, but you know, I love, yeah. All right, so we will see you on the next video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure if you like this video to hit the like button. Make sure you share this video, and also make sure you subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thank you to all of my subbies. Thank you for rocking with your girl. Happy holidays, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.